Welcome back to Class Act Chats. This is part 2 of my talk with Sally Williams of Mission Meow. If you haven't checked out part 1, I strongly recommend you do that. And so does Poutine. Poutine is the real one in charge of my channel. Poutine hopes you're excited, especially because at the end, Sally answers the most important question of all time. And there's a special challenge for everyone who's watching this. Let's dive in because there's still so much to talk about in the world of rescue and the wonderful work that Mission Meow is doing.
A little bit makes a huge impact because you all come together to give big. It's really cool. And it's not like, I've told this story many times. I was inspired because there was a fire in the town. Next to us, a family lost everything. And yes, the community members came together. So there's our individual donors, right? Which are a huge part of our organization. Mission Meow doesn't happen without either one. We need the individual donors and we need the business partners. But what I had not seen before was in this town, the businesses all came together. They had a weekend, and whether they did a sip and shop or give a percentage of sales, the businesses came together too. And it became this big impact by businesses and donors coming together. There was so much more that they were able to do for that family. When I was thinking about how can I have Mission Meow become really impactful quickly, it was going to take a longer time to build a grassroots individual donor-based organization. I was fortunate that I had donors come with me who knew me from the Brody Fund, but it was still going to take a lot longer. And this way we were able to, our very first grant, give $10,000 to Catsbury Park. And I didn't know, I said, let's give $10,000. And then I'm like, we've never done this before. Are we going to be able to do it? And we have never not, because I'm big on don't overpromise and underdeliver, right? And I will be very honest that this April made me nervous. It's only been 2.5 years, but I still have a pretty good sense of January is a very good month because businesses have made a lot of money during the holidays, or at least you hope they have, that they've, had a very good Christmas or holiday season. April can be tricky because it's tax time. And if you're a small business, you're probably getting hurt by taxes. And then we got impacted by tariffs, right? It has nothing to do with my political affiliation, nothing. The tariffs are a fact, and the fact is they're hurting small businesses. Even if you're building it here, a lot of things are coming from other places that the taxes. So April was looking tough, and I went big. We gave a smaller grant, but meant the world to an organization, and gave a bigger grant. So all in, it was about $16,000. And halfway through, I had a bit of sweat.
You were just like, whoo, getting toasty in here.
But that just makes me, that's a challenge. You throw that out there, I'm going to do everything I can. Everything. If it means picking up the phone, if it means texting, it means emailing, whatever it is, and talking to more people. Can I get on podcasts? What can I do to get people more engaged? And we pulled through, and with extra, so that we can, do the things that we need to do and have a starting point for July, which July can be a tough month too, because it's wedding season, people vacation in July before the kids are going back to school. January and October tend to be like the highlight months because October's our anniversary and there's so much to celebrate. And then December is awesome because we do our giving tree, and it's not a month that we do a typical grant, but we surprise an organization in December, and we call it 'Tis the Season of Giving.
Can we get soft and fuzzy here for a second?
Please.
Okay, so the giving tree. Sally, first, do you want to explain what the giving tree is?
So we had the Giving Tree from the Brody Fund. It was an idea that came about during COVID. How do we fundraise when nobody's leaving their houses? And somebody said, have a giving tree. I'm like, how the heck do you do that when you can't go anywhere? Giving trees are usually in banks or community centers. You grab something off the tree and it says, mittens for a kid or whatever it is, right? But I liked the concept of it. So I took the concept of it and thought, okay, I'll get a tree for my house. And instead of taking something off the tree, let's put something on the tree. So this is what we did. And Marlin, who was my soul cat, is the topper on the tree. He will always be. So it's called the Marlin Giving Tree. And people are like, why do you still call it that? Because I will never not call it the Marlin Giving Tree. Never.
Yeah.
It was the Marlin and Howley Giving Tree when it was for the Birdie Fund, because it was for a cat and a dog. And fast forward, we're a cat organization. Marlin inspires me still every day in what I do. He's with me all the time. So what makes this tree so special is that a $10 donation gets you a star on the tree. And I make a video every single day from usually like maybe it's like the 3rd or something of December up to Christmas Eve. And people, all they have to do is send a donation in, minimum $10, but you can donate as much. And some people donate a lot more, but it has to be $10 per star because you can only put one name on a star because it's
it's size limitations. It has to be legible.
And also, $10, really. It's not, we're not
helping cats.
Yes. So I have my little foil stars. I think I don't have it in here. So it's a foil star and I have these markers and I write your pet's name on the star. Or if you want to honor somebody in rescue, we've started doing that. We're hanging humans' names or somebody who passed away who was in rescue or your favorite rescue. We hang rescue names up there too. So there's been dogs up there, cats up there, bunnies. We got a horse this year. So it can be honored. It's a giving tree. Predominantly there are cats on there, but I always say, can we get a lizard? Oh, we got a snake. So there are, yes. And it raises money. And the first year we did it for Mission Meow was $5,000. Last year we raised $6,000. This year we raised $7,000 with $10 stars. Sometimes it gets a little, like I have 40 stars in front of me and I have to try to get them up there respectfully in the amount of time so people who are watching can get to see their star. And that's what makes it special is I hold the star up like this and read the name and hold it up and then I turn around and I hang it on the tree. And every star stays up there. I just turn the tree every day. Since the first year I've had to upsize, so now it's a bigger white tree. I may have to go one bigger because now it's like there's 5 stars on a branch.
Two trees.
It is the best part of my holiday. I love hanging those stars so much. Some of the names are amazing. People share stories when they donate. They'll put a little paragraph in there about what this means to them. And the Giving Tree is incredibly special.
So, Sally, can I share something about the Giving Tree that? Okay, so we're gonna start crying now. I remember the year that
I know what you can do.
That Zoloft passed. You hung his star first, and that still really.
Oh, it was, and you didn't. I reached out and said I want you to watch, right? I said I just let you know that I was doing it, but that's the connections that we have. That's what I always want to do, and I knew that would mean so much to you, and I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Really?
I think that's like Marlin for me, right?
I mean, Zoloft is literally like he's on screen right now. He's right behind me, and he's.
Oh yeah, hello, screensaver. Marlin is everywhere in this room, everywhere. I mean, we just. And I'm sure you're still inspired, right? They have these gifts that they continue to give. And part of what you do, I'm sure there's something in you that's giving back because of the love that you got.
He will never not be a part of my life. It's something that obviously I wish he was still here physically. His memory and the lessons that he taught me are never going to go away. And
I'm sure you have been able to share things that you took away from that relationship in what you do, right?
Yeah, I talk about him all the time with clients. I actually, prior to us talking, I was working on a video that I was going through, some videos that I took of him to talk about, how I helped him when we were moving together and helped him feel better and less stressed. He will always be a part of the work that I do and always be part of my life because
I get it.
They never leave you.
They don't. I mean, if you watch, we have an explainer video that we shot that I love, and if you watch it past the credit at the end, there's one of my favorite pictures of Marlin, And I think it says like my hero, my inspiration. And I really mean that. And I know people might think it's silly. Well, he was a cat. We had a bond before he was diagnosed with cancer. And then I got almost 2 years with him, gratefully, with treatment. I'm one of the lucky ones. 2 years is quite a gift. Not enough, but a gift. It's so hard because I want him back. But those 2 years changed our relationship so much. It deepened it so much because now I was his nurse, his drive. Like, we spent so much more time together. My life was so revolving around all the things to keep his treatment. And he lived a really good until the end. Like, the end wasn't great, but it was fast. In that 2 years, he only had 2 extra vet appointments outside of his regular oncology appointments. I mean, I was really, really fortunate. And because I ran a pet cancer fund, I was able to share his story with everybody. I feel very fortunate because when I look back, I have powerful memories of how many people, the other day I saw that somebody's cat was diagnosed with cancer, and I shared with them, obviously my condolences, my sympathies, and I said, I will always, and I don't know, maybe it was something I shared with you, I might have, I said, one of the things that I will always say to somebody when they get that diagnosis is, don't tell them they don't know they have cancer. Somebody said that to me, like, Marlin doesn't know I have cancer, so don't tell him. And that was always kind of the way I got through. He's just living this joy-filled life and not knowing, so it made it better for me. I would just look at him like, he doesn't know, so let's just go about and make this the best day ever. He is a huge part of Mission Meow, a huge part of it, even though he's gone. I mean, if I'm having a down day, I think of Marlin and I think he lived every day to the fullest. Maybe it's okay to have a bad day, right? Everybody's gonna have them, but I really tried to rebound quickly. We would come back from the vet and he tolerated it. Did he love it? No, but it was necessary, and he knew that. There was one time that his tech brought him out and she was honest with me. She's like, I got smacked twice. She was
Marlin.
He was feeling a bit sassy, but that was the only time. I would bring him home, put the carrier down, and I filmed this, so it's on film forever. It's all over, Marlin Nation. I would open up the carrier door, he would zoom out and go to this back hallway where a scratcher would be waiting for him. He would scratch the crap out of it and then be like, okay, what next? He just got it all out. And that was the way he lived his life. And I kind of feel like maybe I need a human-sized scratcher somewhere and just get in there, because he just let it all out there. That was what he needed. And then it was done. You're still able to incorporate this into the work and the stories, and I get that it's still raw, because some things, not right now, I'm able to talk right now, but there are definitely times where it just gets the best of me. Certain pictures will pop up or memories will pop up. You will understand this, and a lot of people listening will understand this. No disrespect to the cats I have right now. I love them. They're all so different and I love them, but there will only ever be one Marlin. That was my soul cat. Jonesy was my heart cat. They all had different roles, but he was deeply my soul cat. There will never be another cat that will, like the way my mom, she loved me so much, the way, that cat looked at me in a way where it's like, you are making everybody else who looks at me look bad. My husband will never even be able to look at me like that.
Don't even try.
Yeah, just this deep love, that unconditional. There's just nothing like it.
My mom, during one of her moves, Olaf and I were staying with them, and he was just laying right here in the crook of my arm, and he was looking up at me, and he just was so into, hey. He really didn't want anyone besides me. He was just that was the thing that he wanted more than anything in the world, was to be around me.
And that was it for him.
Yeah, and I felt the same way about him. I was like, I just want to spend time with you. We really just meshed so well. I was young and stupid when it came to cat stuff in a lot of ways, and looking back on it, there's so many things where I'm like, I'm so sorry I made you use that stupid litter that was basically like rocks, that I realize now that he was really uncomfortable with it. He was such a great... Oh, I learned so much. I'm learning a lot from his successors. I feel like
They're
Poutine and
benefiting from what happened in your experience in your life with him, for sure, right?
We're building upon the love that Zoloft and I built, and it's not gone. It's still there. It's the foundation.
We should make sure Zoloft is on the tree every year then.
I think I probably will, because...
Yeah. And if you forget, I'll remember. I promise.
You'll be like Joey.
The original Brody, the OG for the Brody Fund. He's always up there. Marlin's always up there. I've lost 3 to cancer now.
One of my close friends, her cat passed away very suddenly in December. She's had a really rough year. She's lost 2 cats in the last year.
That's when we have these animals in our lives, we can go through. Can't believe it will be like boom, boom, right?
It just doesn't seem real that they're just gone suddenly. And I got a star for her and for the cat that she lost, and I really
she able to watch.
Yep. I was like, I need you to watch this. Tune into this Instagram at this time. Do not ask questions.
I feel so fortunate that people get this. Really, it's just a fake tree in my living room that has massive heart. I don't throw a single star away. I have I bags, and now it's going to turn into a tub, and then it'll be a couple tubs. And
you're going to need to get a small hanger like the...
small hanger because I don't... How do you throw those away?
Yeah,
and you can't wipe them off and reuse them. It's permanent. It's a marker so that you can't smudge them, right? My husband's like, really, you need to get rid of these. I'm like, nope, don't touch them.
You know what you should say next time he says that to you is, babe, how about I get rid of you?
We used to joke at the shelter where I volunteered for many years. We had these big cubbies, and the cubbies would have like 10 to 15 cats in them. We're like, we should have a husband cubby, because I would like to take that cat home, and maybe we can just have a cubby where I bring him, because he says if I bring another cat home, he's leaving. Well, now I have a place for you.
Right, like you can get rid of his stuff, and now you can put in another cat tree. It clears up space for the cats. I love this plan. Someone should start a nonprofit for husbands that are or partners that are abandoned because the cat got chosen over the human. As long as we're sharing things, I should just admit this very unprofessional thing that I do, and it's I regularly threaten to steal my clients' cats if you were a client of mine.
I'm in love with them all the time. My boyfriend is still Fred. They were behavior clients, became cat sit clients, and Fred was my boyfriend.
Marge, I regularly threaten to steal Marge. And her sister's Doris, and I love her, too.
These are two of the best cat names. Oh my gosh. Kind of like, I like Fred. Fred was just a great name. Fred he has black eyeliner, totally my thing. He's like an 80s goth kind of cat. Love it. He's a bit particular about who he likes. Plays hard to get a little bit like that. I'm liking that vibe. The next cat that is whatever finds his way here. I'm for some reason now I can't say redistribution.
You just did though.
Needs to be a very mellow, not an in-your-face kind of kitty, because West is very sensitive, and we want to make sure that his needs are met. And it needs to be a cat that's kind of like, okay, I'm here. This is cool. You guys go about your thing. I'll mix in when I can. Desmond is the newest one, and he's very high energy, but gets it. Like, knows his role in the house. So we need that vibe. If I can find a place that will take my husband.
I'm sure there's a website out there where you could post him or something. Be like, free to good home. I wonder, like, are you familiar with Home to Home?
The marketplace?
Yes, sell him. I bet you could probably get at least $20 for him.
More just like porch pickup.
Yeah. Put him on Buy Nothing. Free husband, he'll clean.
So handy.
Exactly. Like, he'll fix your drain. Like, he will, like, build you a cabinet.
We've been married 32 years. It's been a good run. We're celebrating Friday, after that,
He made it to 32, which is really, where things go downhill after that. He might as well go make someone else happy. He'll make a cat happy.
I mean, I have Mission Meow, another cat. What else and I have to continue playing pickleball. That is the other obsession.
Right, you have your priorities.
Scott, just kidding. I love you. Our anniversary is coming up. You're not going anywhere, but we are getting another cat at some point.
Yeah, you can close the window for the divorce lawyers.
It's happening.
Sally, I have a great thing here to transition back to Mission Meow. So
Awesome.
let's say that someone is a divorce attorney or some other, they run a small business and they want to become a business partner, because as a business partner, I strongly recommend it. I mean, look, I started crying because of Mission Meow today, like because of how meaningful it has been in my life and Zoloft's life and now Poutine and Prozac's lives. Mission Meow does such wonderful work, and I'm so proud to like support the organization, and by default the organizations that Mission Meow supports. It really is something where if you are a cat
We're the
lover,
conduit. We don't keep the money, we give it. The other day we looked like National Clearinghouse.
the huge check, the comically large check,
We encourage all businesses.
even divorce attorneys.
Look at the list there. Even in the cat world, we have all different brands of different things, and you might not use all of them. You might not be a raw food person. We have raw food. You might not, so I don't want to say that raw food's great, if that's your jam. Otherwise, we have other options. There's room for everybody. The issue is must love cats or must love animals. Must love animals. That's really the bottom line of it. You're going to want to have a big heart, because this organization's all about heart. You won't regret it. And we make it easy. You go to the website, missionmeow.org, you click on business partners, just scroll down to the bottom of the page, you sign up, and we take care of the rest. There are perks that you get. So during the month where we're doing fundraising, we promote you through social media, through newsletters, through emails, because a lot more goes out during that month because we're constantly sending information out about raising the money. You are listed on our website. And the cool thing is, people now know that this is a really cool list and go to our website to see, okay, I'm looking for XYZ. How cool would it be to go beyond that? I live here. I'm looking for, I need auto body repair. I'm looking to buy a new car. Maybe you have a car dealership and you love cats. It could be anything, any business. You love cats. And we make it very friendly to you. Choose the amount that you want to contribute. Everything makes a difference. And here's something else. We do not tier. We list things alphabetically. Nobody gets more attention on social media. Nobody gets a bigger graphic on the website, because it's not about celebrating the individual, although we do that, but we come together collectively to make an impact. That's how we make the impact, is by all coming together. Whether you contribute $50 in a quarter or you can afford to contribute $1,000 in a quarter, it all makes a difference. It all matters. And that's something that's really important to us. Is I've had many conversations with small businesses that say, well, I can't afford to be a part of Mission Meow. Yes, you can, and grow with us. And we've also had incidents where something has happened and they've had a rough month, and we say, take a pause that month. You don't have to leave. Come back in the next quarter. We don't want anybody to leave. If somebody has a business that's going along and they've increased and now they've realized, tariffs, things are changing, I can't, talk to us. Scale it back in. We don't want you to leave. We want to help you if we can. That's why we have the Summer of Support now, where we're highlighting our businesses all summer long. You still need to buy cat stuff. Look at the businesses that are working with us. They give back. That they care. If you're looking for toys, litter, all the different needs that you might have, go to our website, shop them.
Go get a litter genie. Go get a litter genie. It will change your life. And like I said, they are not paying me. It's just they're also.
I will highlight this again. This is one of my favorite products. You may have one of these, and it's so inexpensive. Right?
Sheer fun for cats.
Everybody should have sheer fun.
Yes. I tell clients about that all the time because
this is one of the best toys out there and so affordable. And you can use it in so many different ways. I can't even tell you how much I love this.
If you get a Sheer Fun for Cats, pro tip, take a giant piece of cardboard and you can cut holes in it and then stick wand toys through it and then hang the Sheer Fun for Cats on one side of it.
Genius.
Poutine is a big fan of this. So it's Poutine endorsed even, which is a big deal.
I have, if you've not seen, this is from Princess Dreams. They make all kinds of really cool handmade toys. This is my most recent favorite purchase, an ear of corn. The leaf crinkles, this crinkles. It also has amazing catnip in it. So thank you.
Which we love. We love.
Thank you to Anna at Princess Dreams. She's amazing. Another small business that we love. I mean, but the list is so long. Like, I wish I could shout everybody out. You know, I love the Cat Ball. You know, I love Form You Toys, Dr. Pussums, Spiller Woods.
There's so many cool businesses, and you have the Michael Delgado
Yes!
on your board.
Board is phenomenal. I am literally pinch myself lucky that I have such an amazing board from all parts of the cat community.
You've built something really incredible. It's kind of amazing seeing that. I want to ask you something though about your business. Like, if you had like a dream business partner, like someone that like you're like, please come and join us. Like, you could pick.
Oh, a dream business partner. I would love to have. This is a really big. I would love to have. Like be partnered or endorsed by, like, so the NBA just did the NBA players who are cat dads.
Yep.
Like something like that would be so cool. I always wanted to have when I had the Brody Fund because they had the Hockey Fights Cancer. And I was like, oh my God, how cool would that to have Mission Meow be supported by the NBA? Because we saw those cool cat dads. We know they're out there. I'm a huge sports fan. I happen to be a Knicks fan, so I'm a pretty happy Knicks fan right now. That's why it's like fresh on my brain. And how unique is that, right? That's probably not an answer that you expected, right?
So if anyone has a connection at the Knicks and wants to get them in touch with Sally,
go big and go full NBA.
I'm assuming you wouldn't turn down like the NFL or the NHL or like...
My actual favorite sport to watch is hockey. I'm a New York Islanders fan, have been a New York Islanders fan. Sorry. I've been an Islanders fan since 1978. I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Jets fan. I'm a Knicks fan, and I'm an Islanders fan. But the reason NBA stuck out for me is right now the Knicks are really in a good place, rooting hard for them. Plus with having the cat dads, seeing the NBA cat dads, that was so cool because we see so many, like the Islanders, I see they get a puppy and they do this whole puppy thing, which I love, but you know, it's nice we want to see the cats get the love.
Cats are cool. The cool people are cat people.
The highlight of my year is getting out, like outside of the work that I do, is getting to go see my friends and hang out with all the cat people at the different conventions. I'll be at PurCon in June, I will be at CatCon in August, and I will be at CFA in October. I get to be there for Mission Meow, I get to be at my booth, talk about all the amazing work we do, sell some of the fun stuff that we sell, but I get to hang with the coolest people around because the cat peeps are all there.
As much as like cat people have a reputation for being like introverted, which as a more extroverted cat person, I'm kind of like that doesn't apply to me.
Apply to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we're definitely like the extroverted cat people. We do exist. We are a fun, like cat people are a fun bunch. We're quirky and we're caring and we are okay with embracing the weird and the strange and just being odd and being ourselves, and we love that.
Having been immersed in the cat community from when I started volunteering at the shelter to becoming a behaviorist, like I've been in the cat world, immersed in it for a while now, and I will have to say I have met some of the kindest, most generous, caring people. And of course, there's some cattiness, right? Overall, I would say, what an amazing community. I have had people come through big when Mission Meow needed it, big when the Brody Fund needed it. Personally been there, supported me through some really tough times when I've had to say goodbye to a cat, or when I lost my mom and I had the Brody Fund. I have been so lifted up by this community. What's really cool is making the connection. So I love, okay, so-and-so is talking about doing this. How can I connect them? And we do it all the time. And
hello!
Finally, this is Desmond Q. Williams.
I hope this isn't weird, but I love him. Yeah, look at that face.
He is, he's delicious. That's the best word for Desmond, is he's delicious. Desmond came from one of our grant recipients. They knew that I had lost my Jonesy to cancer and respectfully reached out with their condolences. Oh, now we're hearing jealousy happen.
I'm laughing about the cats. meowing, not that
Yeah.
Jonesy passed. Like, just
No,
to
no,
be
no,
very
we got
clear about that
That's
laughter.
right. He heard that noise, yeah. So I kissed Desmond, so Wes now came in and gave him the business because there's some jealousy issues there. Sarah from the Community Cat Club knew that I had lost Jonesy. She was very respectful in all of this, but reached out and said, you know, if at any point you are considering adding to your family again, just let us know and, you know, tell us what you would be looking for.
You have a type. If we see one that happens to fit that
So
type.
I said a boy, a tuxedo has to have a pink nose. I don't want him to look like Jonesy, but I just like that type. I had Finnegan. I've had several tuxedos, and I didn't, you know, not having one in my house felt so weird. And she said, I hope this isn't too forward, but I think we might have your cat. And I was like, okay. And she said, take whatever time you need. He's a kitten. He's very young, but I just had this gut feeling. And so I waited a few weeks, and then I reached out, and he was living with an amazing foster, and there was a litter of, I think it was 2 girls and 2 boys. And I said, I'd have to meet him because he has to pick me. I know that sounds weird to some people, but he needed to pick me. So I went down there, saw all these gorgeous kittens, and was playing with all of them. And I said, do you mind if I lay on your floor? And she was like, do whatever you need to do. And I was laying on the floor, and he gravitated towards me and fell asleep on me. I'm like, all right, this is it. This is the one. And I said, but I'm not, I still have some time to grieve. I'm not ready yet. I think he's wonderful, but I just have to get through. I gave them the check that day. It was myself and Sterling Davis and Jen Glick from Villancote. We were giving 2 grants. We were driving Philly and New Jersey, and we went to New Jersey last. I presented them with the check. It's all on video. It is so amazing. And then I say, after I give them check, we have a surprise. You all are going to get to meet our newest family member for the very first time. And in the editing, they hand me a kitten, and Brian from Frame Your Feline, that's our videos, and you hear this, oh, and I'm holding Desmond and talking. And at one point I'm looking, and he reached out to the camera and went like that. And then I got to drive home, me and Sterling. We drove back together with him in the car on his little harness. And he was in my lap, and then he was on the center console, and then he was in Uncle Sterling's lap, and then he was on the console, and then he was in my lap. And we stopped and introduced him to my friends who were playing pickleball that night. He came out and walked around on his little harness and said hi to people. And if you watch the video, it's on YouTube, for Community Cat Club, you can see it happening, and then watch through the credits. Your mind will be blown. Brian from Frame Your Feline wrote a song and sang it and created this image of a turntable and my face and Desmond's face, and the needle goes down, and it's on a bright summer day, little paws came her wet. It's the Sally and Desmond song. I have this forever. I have the moment I took him home. I have a song, and he is such a bright light in our life. He really did help us heal from the loss of Jonesy, because we had Jonesy almost 16 years, and he was diagnosed with cancer. Unfortunately, he didn't live very long. We did treat it. He just didn't, it was very aggressive, and we knew we had to say goodbye. And he was my heart cat. He was the one that was my heart cat, and we were truly heartbroken. So Jonesy was a tuxedo cat. We called him the James Bond of cats. He was very proper. Like, he was like just not a wild man. Jonesy just kind of was the strong, silent type. And so when we lost our James Bond of cats, Desmond was the actor who played Q in the James Bond movies starring Sean Connery. Sean Connery was my favorite James Bond. That's where Desmond Q. Williams, so a little homage to our James Bond of cats.
Another benefit of being part of the Mission Meow family is that you may find your new companion.
Family member who could be your soul cat. He's my joy cat. Like, this one is all joy. So he's my joy cat. Jonesy was my heart cat. I had my soul cat.
Every cat plays a different part in your life. That you can have soul cats and heart cats and brain cats and scream at you all the time cats. That's poutine. And drool on you cats. That's Prozac.
I want to show you something. because this is the cat community. So when I talk about Jonesy and I talk about the kindness of the cat community, my cats have an Instagram page that was huge when Marlin was alive. Smaller now, I'm not as active. I try to be because I love and I've made so many friends. But when Jonesy passed away, this is what the cat community did for me.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that incredible?
As long as we're sharing meaningful things from when cats passed, my friend Joe, who was also a guest, when Zoloft passed, got me this. So this is Zoloft, but like Legend of Zelda.
Oh my God.
With like a sword and a shield, and it.
Wow.
Cat people get it. I keep everything that everyone gave me when Zoloft passed. It very meaningful to have that support.
Oh yeah, I have there's one for Marlin over here. I have 3 paintings that were given to me from when I had the Brody Fund and my cats passed away. Like, it's the community they will lift you up and get you through.
I promised you a really tough question when you agreed to this. There is a prop involved, though. Allow me to set this up. So, Sally, every time I have a guest on here, I ask them the same question at the end, and it's a very important question, and I just want you to know that your answer to this question will follow you for the rest of time. It is, are you more of a poutine or more of a Prozac? And you get to have kind of like the Marlin Giving Tree, but with stickers. I'm going to add a sticker of whichever cat you relate to more. Now, we are not picking favorites. It's just which one you relate to more.
Oh,
and Poutine is joining us, apparently. Hello, Poutine.
Well, I've got to go with the immediate. Like, when you ask the question, the first response is Poutine.
Poutine, are you going to come say hi? He's lurking. Oh, we're going to see a tail here. Hello, Poutine. Oh my goodness, guess what?
The was perfect.
Yeah, Poutine. Sally.
Oh, the universe. See,
yeah, you knew what was happening. Hi, Poutine. Hi, Poutine.
I feel so lucky. See, I picked, and look what happened. Oh,
yeah, and you get to see Poutine's butthole too, which is a blessing.
Very special moment for me.
Yeah, it's special for everyone.
You have some work to do. You're a little behind there, too. 4-2. Now it's 4-3.
He'll catch up, I'm sure. I get a variety of different people, and again, some people are like, I'm more extroverted and outgoing, like Poutine. Some people are like, I prefer the quiet life. Sandra Grossman was like, Poutine is named after a food, and I do nutrition, so everyone has their reasons.
Yeah.
And, all reasons are valid.
The universe spoke to me. Trust a woman's intuition.
Exactly. So I will be sure to add your name to this Poutine here. So
and thank you, Poutine, for making a guest appearance.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Poutine. We always appreciate your contributions. They are so valuable, even though I have a feeling that you are looking for snacks here, and that's probably why you're deciding to join us.
I'll take it.
It sounds like we all have hungry cats here that need snacks.
Cats need snacks.
Cats do need snacks. I hear it's illegal to not feed cats when they want to be fed, so we don't want to break the law.
No, I'm not a rule breaker.
Where can people find you? I will put links in the description for folks. Where is Mission Meow located on the good old-fashioned interwebs?
So
how can people send you money?
Oh, you can go to missionmeow.org and send us money.
Please send money.
Go right to missionmeow.org. There's a donate button right there. It's magic. It takes you right to the different options. And if you don't want to do that, you just go on your good old Venmo and look for Mission Meow Inc. Because now we're on Venmo too. Or you can, when you're on that website, you'll see a good old-fashioned P.O. box and you can send a check. Believe it or not, we still get checks.
Do you ever get checks by carrier pigeon, or are we how old-fashioned do we go back?
Mail carrier.
No pigeons.
No, not yet. I'm open to that. That would be interesting. But so far it's been mail carrier. And I actually love our post office. The people in there are really, really nice. They're huge animal lovers. They're awesome. So yes, people do still send checks, and you can find us on Instagram, Mission Meow, Facebook, Mission Meow. We are on TikTok, although I would say I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok, but there are some cool videos, and we're on YouTube. So if you want to see the grant check presentation ceremonies, which are incredible, we are on YouTube as well. And then if you're going to be at PerCon, CatCon, or CFA in Cleveland, I will be at all three.
And I'm sure you will be updating social media and like your website with additional events as they
come. Yes, I'm so glad we got to spend this time together. We haven't had like a chance to catch up too much recently, so now we got to have a purpose, a reason to do it. You know how much I love you. I love all that you're doing. I'm so when I hear about you, I feel this immense pride, just because I think the world needs more of what you're putting out there. So thank you so much for being a business partner and for making the lives of cats better.
Well, thank you. I try. It's, again, speaking of cats that touched our lives, Zoloft really, he changed everything, and I devoting my life to cats now because of him. So thanks, buddy. I'm very lucky to have him in my life, and
we're lucky to have you in ours.
Thank you. And we are lucky to have you in the world and all of our lives, because you are also doing such amazing work for cats. And
can't do it alone, so shout out to an amazing board, volunteers, and all of the business partners and supporters, because you make that possible, and it's pretty incredible. I'm so proud.
You do attract some incredible people, so if you are an incredible person, you should, again, speaking of which, if you happen to be an incredible person, head to missionmeow.org.
Yes, we want you. We want you. We want all the incredible cat-loving people. We want to continue to change the culture of cat rescue.
Amazing. I have a special challenge for you, since you made it to the end of the video and you know the answer to whether Sally is a poutine or a Prozac. Go make a donation to Mission Meow, and in the comments section, add whether you are a poutine or a Prozac, so that she knows that it's coming from Class Act cats. Your money will go to help a lot of different cats. For more information on Mission Meow and to make a donation, head to the description, where you will find links to all sorts of Mission Meow related resources. Oh, poutine, do we need to play? Do we need to play? I hear that bird going. We gotta play. We need to play.